Zidane, Frank, has he got it with him in him to get this sorted? This is the lowest, this is without doubt the biggest challenge he has had during his coaching career. Can he turn it around? Has he got what it takes?
Hopefully, yes. I want to believe that he will be able to change everything, but it's going to be a hard business. I mean, he wanted Pogba, he didn't get it. He didn't get him. I know he wanted to get Marcelo, keep Marcelo, Modric, and some others. But it doesn't work. He works with players that he doesn't want, like Bale, like James, like Courtois. But he wanted to get the job. I mean, sometimes, you know, he was very lucky in a way that he worked so hard that he got results. But it was positive the whole way. But now he has to maybe see the dark side of coaching and try to resolve all the problems. It's going to be difficult, but hopefully for him, I wish him the best, and he's going to do it.
If you wanted a clear picture of what this game was all about, and you didn't get a chance to watch it, just watch the third goal, where Bernat and Meunier playing keep away in Real Madrid's attacking box. And there are no Real Madrid players anywhere to be found. They lose the ball in a bad area, and nobody recovers or makes an effort to actually challenge the ball. You have your two outside backs for PSG playing the ball to each other here. I think it over the top to you. You go ahead, Meunier. You finish it, and Real Madrid nowhere near to be found. It was just embarrassing.
There was three players went round the ball in the halfway line, and Meunier made. There was three players. It was like watching the kids in the playground, where they just go into the middle and ball watch, and it was popped around the corner, and then it was two against one. I'm surprised we've not seen Jose Mourinho's face somewhere already, because, you know, with the pressure and, you know, being in Madrid, how quickly it can turn. This is very early, of course, but it will turn quickly if results go downhill, and he has been very vocal and out there, Mourinho, about his relationship with Perez and how he would one day love to go back there. And Zidane will know this.
Zidane's definitely misjudged this. You know, he's come back obviously thinking, right, I can sweep the deck clean and get a new Real Madrid. But what he's got in his hands now is players that he's brought in that don't look as though they're good enough, like Militao. You've got players like Ramos who are past their best. And then you've got players that don't want to be there, like Bale and James. So, you know, sometimes it's not actually... The coach can only do so much. But when you've got a group of players, when too many of them just are not interested, don't want to be there, past their best, how are you supposed to live up to the name of Real Madrid with a bunch of players like that?
But they don't want. They arguably don't want to be there because of him. He festered that relationship. I don't know about Rodriguez, but James Rodriguez. But I know more about the situation with Bale. That was a personal thing between manager and player. On his previous time there, when his first tenure, comes back. Bale's still there. It's still a problem for him, and he was very open about it. So I want him to go. It didn't happen, and now he's got to go back and use him. So, you know, if he was going to be so public about it, then he had to make sure Perez was going to get Bale out. And as we know, because we discussed it, Gareth Bale and his advisor said, no, we will leave under our terms. So in some sense, he's fostered this, I'm not saying bad feeling, but, you know, this relationship within the dressing room.
We had no Isco. No Marcelo, Ramos suspended, no Modric. Is there an argument to say, well, you know, inevitably Real Madrid are going to struggle because they are missing those players?
No. Fine. Those are high-quality players. But none of those guys have been balling out. None of those guys have been playing very well. So, fine, you take those guys out of the picture. Well, what does that have to do with competing? What does that have to do with tackling somebody? What does that have to do with getting close to people? What does that have to do with defending? What does that have to do with actually winning something that matters on the field? In this game, they were nowhere near. I mean nowhere near. It's 5 yards away from PSG, every player on the field. Whereas Verratti, whereas Guy, whereas Marquinhos, they get close to the ball, they win in the ball, and they go in transition. There was nothing
that
about
argument
Real
doesn't
Madrid.
stack up because PSG's three best players, or the three front players, were out of the team. So, you know, there's no excuse for Real Madrid. It might be a one-off in this group stage, in this Champions League, this competition, but.
They've got Sevilla at the weekend for Real Madrid, which will be a big test. Obviously, they start the season well.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.